Y'all, welcome to the coolest laundry mat we've seen so far.
This is awesome. So this site is site 19.5, which is trailer trash. And we came upon this in the dark last night. They're old trolley cars.
At the end of all those good things, you gotta dump. Oh, look who Elisa found. Look at that.
Not the whole trip. We've done good most days.
Now that's a walk. Westbound and down.
I knew you were gonna sing that.
Up and trucking.
I knew you
we
were
gonna
gonna
do
sing
it.
that.
This it can't be done. Welcome to Louisiana.
Let's do this. Goodbye, Fort Wilderness. Goodbye, golf carts.
Goodbye, Spanish moss.
Goodbye, Spanish moss. Goodbye, Disney buses. All good things must come to an end, and this trip is over, and we are headed home to plan our next adventure, because we don't know where we're going next.
Nope.
It was definitely fun. Definitely recommend these Disney campgrounds.
It was fun. It was very fun. Had a great time. We're gonna come back.
Most definitely. Really enjoyed these campgrounds. And we're out. We are officially, the gates let us out.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go. So we're making our way back home from Florida to Louisiana. It's about a 12 to 13 hour drive with stops. So we decided to do it in 2 pieces because why not? We're not in a huge hurry to get home. It's Friday. So we decided to stop back in Pensacola, but we didn't want to go all the way down to Pensacola Beach because that's about 30 minutes off of I-10. So I got on the All Stays app and looked to see what was close to I-10 and found a gem. This place is so cool. It's called the Five Flags RV Resort. It is right off I-10. There is amazing barbecue right by us. We didn't vlog the barbecue, sorry, but it was delicious. But we have to show you, this resort is quirky and cute, and it was only 40 bucks a night with full hookups. So it's really a little gem, but you have to come see the laundry facilities. It's just so cool. And when we pulled up, they said, oh, you'll see an old-fashioned phone booth and your reservation is in there. And we did. We pulled up, pulled it off. It showed a little map to how to get to our site, and all the information was in there because we arrived after 5 o'clock. But you gotta come see this, it's so cute.
Y'all, welcome to the coolest laundry mat we've seen so far. This is the beach trolley laundry. Look how neat this is.
They're old trolley cars that have been outfitted with washers and dryers for your laundry.
Got a nice pad, brick walkway.
It's got checkers and chess and dominoes.
Look at this, got a little seat area out here. But this is what's cool. And light, look at the lights up here. Look how neat.
I love this.
It's a laundromat.
It's a laundromat inside of an old trolley car. So you got washers on this side, dryers on this side. They're coin operated. They have a lost socks board. And they have courtesy bikes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so if you just want to take a little stroll around the park, you can come over here and get a bike and take a little bike stroll.
And it's right off I-10.
Literally right off I-10.
So you just, I mean, it's just right there off.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. Convenient. Wake up in the morning, unhook, dump, hook it and book it.
Yup. And then check this out. This is just...
It's Cheech and Chong's old van.
Oh, look, it says Happy Mardi Gras up there.
Oh.
Five Flags RV Park. And it's just there.
We're going to be creeping up on Mardi Gras here soon.
Look, it's all decorated for Mardi Gras. It's kind of hard to see at night. Oh yeah, now you can see it.
Yeah, they don't have it's roped off. You can't go up.
Yeah, you can't go in it, but it's super cool. It's like one of the first camper vans, probably.
So rad, man.
Such personality at this RV park.
Look at roofs caving in on it.
But we found a little gem here, didn't we?
Yeah. No wonder they don't want you going in there. The roof's caving in under. They have it strapped up and stuff.
Oh, it sure is.
How neat is that, though?
It is.
Yeah, that roof is actually just totally cut out. They just put that tarp up there and some plywood. It's like a cool little deck, though. How neat. Look at this. It's a Etch-a-Sketch. It says, "I love life. Make it a good day." Heck yeah.
So this has been a quick one-night stop for us. But we walked around at night last night and saw all the cool stuff in this park, and some places it was too dark to show on the camera, so I'm gonna make a quick walk around and show you the things that we couldn't show you last night, because this park just has so much personality. Jason's making his coffee for the morning, and we're about to pack up and hit the road, but you gotta see, especially just the quirky art, you just gotta see this. So this site is site 19.5, which is trailer trash. But this is art. You have to see this. It's a dumpster that they have made to look like a little cabin. There's a roof on it. There's a little front door. There's an air conditioner. There's a guy going inside. It is just so funny. And we came upon this in the dark last night. But look at this. He even has a big antenna. But we're not done. You guys see the other side of it too. And this is what freaked us out in the dark last night, because that's a mannequin. Look. Dumpster diver. Finding treasure in your trash. And he's got an outdoor shower. And he's got his Mardi Gras decorations on. But let's not forget laundry. I just love this. And check out his vehicle. The owners of this place are so quirky. I absolutely love it. And then on the fence behind, there's license plates from all over. And see, it says RV Art. And then they've taken the license plates and made a truck pulling a camper. And then they even made license plates shaped like the state of Florida out of Florida license plates. I just love it. But there's more. Wait till you see this one. Just a little further down. Check this one out. So this is the music walk. And everything is made from music. Look, they're either old vinyl records, cassette tapes, or 8-tracks. And you can tell it's Florida because the heat has warped the vinyl records. Flower bed. And then there's cup art. Isn't that cool? And then check this out. This is a dog run. So it just looks like doors here, but this one actually opens and closes. And it gives, it gives a fenced in area to let your dogs run without a leash. So those of you that travel with a pet, this is really cool because you know dogs don't really like being on a leash. I know mine doesn't. So just to be able to close that door and sit in there with them and let them run around, that's awesome. They really thought of everything at this park. It's pretty cool. You even have a beach corner. Because it is Florida. So we came over here last night and tried to show you, but it was really dark. I'm not sure how much was visible. This is so cool over here. Especially if you've got friends with you, come around the fire pit. This is neat. Okay, so yeah, you've got a big fire pit. There's even wood, lots of chairs, tiki torches. Can really have a party over here. Lots of picnic tables. And that cute little camper for fun. And then behind the camper, you have a hammock. You have cornhole and horseshoes. More picnic tables. And swings. Wooden swings and hanging hammock swings. Grrr. Big old black bear. You can see how big he is next to the golf cart. And then here is the door gateway leading to the barbecue joint. So you just come over here, open the handle, boom, barbecue. And that's some really good barbecue. I wish we would have vlogged in there. We were just tired and hungry and just ate it, but it was really, really good. All right, so here's the door to re-enter the RV park from the barbecue joint. You come up and they give you a key code access, so not anyone can just come through this door. And now I'm back in. And there's a playground over here too, behind our campsite. And Jason is getting ready to dump tanks. The oh so fun part of RVing, dumping your tanks. That's his job, not mine. I walk around and film cool stuff. He dumps the tanks.
This is a cool little gadget we got at the RV show. Makes sense because when you release the valve and you drain your tanks, a lot of times the pressure of that can bump this up or can leak out or whatever. My donut doesn't fit in here, so we're not going to use it. But we bought this. I just thought this was cool. It's so simple, but just so effective. It's called the Sewer Saddle Bag. It keeps waste in its place. But it's basically just, it's got two Velcro pockets, one on each side, and you fill them with sand or pea gravel to weight it down. So you just take it, drop it right on top. No worries. Pull the levers and forget about it. I like that. Simple.
All right, everything is connected.
Look, Ma, I'm dumping the shower.
This is the fun part of RVing.
Oh, still coming. There's nothing bad to it.
Nah.
You know, we watched all those videos and I was so nervous and anxious about dumping this thing. There's nothing to it. One thing I will say though, the first time we dumped, my bolt that my lever was attached to the unit, when I went to pull my lever, it was moved forward a little bit because the bolt was loose, and so it opened it up, and I didn't realize I didn't think to push it, make sure it was pushed in first. So first time I dumped, I opened it up and some came at me, and then I was like, oh crap, and then I pushed it closed, and
he'll never make that mistake
I'll never
again.
make that mistake again. I wasn't thinking that it could wiggle loose, but there's a bolt that connects it to the unit, to the rig, and it came loose, and the lever was pushed out a little bit. Well, I just tightened them back again, and they're nice and snug now. But always check before you dump. Make sure your bolts are tight and your levers are pushed in before you open that cap, because if you don't, you will get waterfalls, golden waterfalls.
So what do you do now, honey?
All right, so now we're gonna pull the gray tank.
And the gray tank is basically sink and shower water.
And we're gonna use the gray water to flush out the black hose and the black tank.
Keep it clean. Yep, so that water coming through looks a lot nicer.
And it's coming out nice and clear now.
Yeah.
See, we got a little clear elbow just so we can see all the fun stuff that's going down in there.
All right, so the water's still trickling through. And when it's all done, we pack it up. And then you just take the hose and kind of stand it like that shake any water loose.
Because when you take it apart from the rig, you'll still have water in there. So you just want to kind of stand it up, make sure it all flows down. Like gravity. Most of these RV parks will provide you a hose around your campsite. Just use that to rinse out your hose.
Give it a second washout.
A little second washout.
Yep, and then these are collapsible hoses, so we'll pull them back down and everything goes in that compartment. See why gloves are so important?
Yes.
And we are off. 5.5 hours to home.
Home of the happy camper.
Home of the happy camper.
Yep, time to go. We are westbound. Westbound and down.
I knew you were gonna sing
Load
that.
'em up and truck 'em.
I knew
we
you were
gonna
gonna sing
do
that.
what they say can't be done. We got a long ways to go and a short time.
Let me get a picture right
Oh
there.
yeah, look. Okay guys, we stopped in the middle of the road, so traffic's coming. But we wanted to say bye from Five Flags RV Park. This place was super cool, lots of personality, really funky. If you haven't stayed here, stay here. $40 a night, full hookups, really cool, really funky little place.
So the 5 flags are, of course, the United States flag and then the 4 branches of the military. And the quirkiness continues as you leave. Love it. And we're off. 5.5 hours to home. Packed up, ready to go. Ready to be home at this point, huh?
Yeah,
Yes and no.
ready to be home, yes and no. Ready to see my boys. And, you know, we'll see them and then we'll be ready to go again.
Exactly.
Let's make sure our boys are doing good. We know they are though. But yeah, it's, you know, it's always time to go home, check out the nest, make sure everything's in order, doing good, and then get some work done. And then who knows where we're gonna go next? Off to the next adventure.
Okay, so how did we find that little park last minute? And it's the All Stays app. So that app came highly recommended by a lot of RVers, and I see why. Because whatever area you're gonna be in, you just put in the city name and it'll pop up on a map all the campgrounds, all the Walmarts, because you can boondock at Walmart, the Cracker Barrels where you can get gas, where you can get propane, and then if you click on the campgrounds, it'll give you reviews from people who have stayed there, and that one right there had 5-star reviews.
It came highly recommended.
It did. It came highly recommended, great reviews, and there was even some pictures. We could see it was kind of quirky. And the other thing that's really great is literally right off of I-10. So, you got off I-10, there was a Cracker Barrel, there was some other restaurants, there were some hotels, and there was the RV park, all right there together. So that was a great find, and that's what I'm using is the All Stays app to find the campgrounds that we're staying at. Now, if we want to stay like in a state park or a national park, there's another app for that, but when you're just on the road and need somewhere to sleep for the night, that's what I'm using, and that was a great find. We just got on the road, but there's Buc-ees. So
we're gonna stop.
We have to stop at Buc-ees. We were hoping to hit Buc-ees obviously around lunchtime for the brisket sandwiches. And yes, we could get them and heat them up later, but it's just not the same. So, but we are gonna stop because we're gonna get some beef jerky because they make really good beef jerky here. And
the boys ate all my beef jerky last time, so we're gonna get them a big bundle of their own. There's Buc-ees.
Buc-ees. So we're kind of fascinated by Buc-ees now that we've really embraced Buc-ees. And so yeah, I know we've only been on the road for 30 minutes, but or less than 30 minutes, but we're stopping anyway.
Somebody commented, there's 3 great things that Texas does. The third one I can't remember, but the first 2 I definitely can remember because I can attest. Buc-ees and Whataburger.
I think they said in HEB grocery stores.
I don't know what that is.
It's the grocery stores. I don't know. We haven't discovered those
well,
yet.
I have to check that out. Must be cool.
But first, we get gas.
I just love Buc-ees. It's got everything I love. forgot to pour the water in. And now watch what happens. Sugar-coated, roasted pecans, you guys, stirred and tossed to perfection. Y'all, look at this one. The breakfast beef taco. Double the egg, bacon, sausage, potatoes, and cheese. Look at the size of that one compared to all the rest of them. That thing is huge. Also, you guys, look, apple pies, sausage, egg, and cheese croissants, bacon, egg, and cheese croissants, ham, egg, and cheese croissants. Oh, man, it's going down. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. It's going down up in Buc-ees.
You're getting the brisket ready for lunch.
You want a good breakfast. Look at that mountain of eggs she's putting on there. Bacon, cheese. Oh. Which taco is this?
Rhino.
This is the Rhino? Now, what is in the Rhino?
Beans, sausage, hash browns, egg, cheese, and a green sauce.
Ooh,
Oh,
have you ever ate one?
I had the bacon, not the sausage, but it's good.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, Lisa's standing at the fudge corner.
So,
I thought you said you weren't gonna do this.
I'm getting this for my mom.
You're so weak.
I'm getting it for my mom because she watched the boys this week, so she's getting fudge and Dad's gonna get some jerky. I'm just gonna get one square for myself.
So when you're at Buc-ees in the morning, they don't have the brisket sandwiches, but they got the brisket and egg tacos and pulled pork tacos for breakfast. You got sauces. You got the green verde salsa and the red salsa. Okay, Elisa. She can't help herself.
That's the bomb right there.
We stopped off at the last time and you saw how much fudge she got.
I'm not gonna get a 6-pack this time. I'm just gonna get one piece, and it's the dark chocolate caramel sea salt. 'Cause that is the bomb.
I think you're gonna be mad at yourself for just getting one piece.
No, I'm not.
So I got my half pound of Hill Country spicy beef jerky. All right, here's my boudin. I gotta get me some boudin, y'all. Yeah. Buc-ees boudin. All right, nope, I'm going with the breakfast beef taco. That's the one I'm going with. I can't resist. We'll get some red sauce to go with it. Some green sauce to go with it. And like Elisa said, let's get out of here before we spend any more money. I'll tell you what, when you come to Buc-ees, get ready to bring your wallet.
Look at this basket.
Lots of money in there.
Lots of good stuff in there.
Lots of good stuff though. Ooh, I like this. I was gonna make one of these actually. So you put your crawfish in there, hook your hose in there, turn it on, and it agitates and kind of like cleans your crawfish. Right now I just currently use a wheelbarrow and a tote that I've drilled holes in, and it works good. This would work well, but I think I'm gonna make my own. But maybe out of like a bigger barrel. We just love Buc-ees.
Buc-ees loves us.
Look, she's double fisting the bags again. We always get 2 full bags every time we come here and drop $100.
No, the funny thing is we spent about $75 last time. This was $73.
Wow.
So
we know what we like.
you know what we like.
Isn't she beautiful? I just love her. I love my Gemini. Oh, Lisa's cool too. Buc-ees is like hanging out with us, kind of giving Elisa a hand with the groceries.
Yes, he is.
Very cool. Buc-ees! Buc-ees! Lisa's rushing back to the rig. She's ready to eat, man.
All right, so now let's see if the breakfast sandwiches live up to the brisket sandwiches.
Ooh. Let's see. So what we have here.
Ooh, that looks good.
It looks pretty good.
Croissant feels good.
Is it warm?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Nothing super spectacular, but a good solid breakfast sandwich.
It's a good breakfast sandwich. Does it beat the brisket sandwiches at lunch? No. The brisket sandwiches are like the best. But that's a good breakfast sandwich.
Better than you get at McDonald's.
God, yes.
We haven't eaten breakfast at McDonald's in years, so.
No.
All right, so now for the breakfast beast burrito, which has potatoes, brisket, egg, cheese in it. My diet kind of goes out the window whenever I go to. It's kind of went out the window this whole trip. Look at that.
Not the whole trip. We've done good most days.
Now that's a log. Not in the sense that you think I'm talking about. Now that's good. It's got bacon, sausage, brisket, potatoes, cheese. This is killer. Now I want to put some of my sauce on it because I just like sauce on my stuff.
Let me see the inside. Oh yeah. You can see all the layers in there.
I should have got many of these because there's not very much in it. And this is a big burrito, but this is good salsa. I thought it was that stuff I had last time, which I didn't like. But this is just regular straight up salsa. But it's...
Well, Jason gets 2 thumbs up, huh?
It's better with the salsa. That's good. That's a good burrito.
So my croissant sandwich was good, but Jason's obviously is way better because he's really enjoying it. And in hindsight, I wish I would have gotten the 2 brisket tacos instead of this because they would have been about the same size, getting 2 of the small tacos, and I think I would have enjoyed it more.
I do recommend the breakfast beast taco though. It was really good.
You inhaled that thing.
All gone. Killed it. That was awesome. Thank you again. We'll see you next time.
See you next time. So we're listening to an audiobook on the way home, and I've always loved audiobooks, and I can every now and then find one that Jason likes. But thank you to Claire Walsh for recommending Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. We are so enjoying this book.
And I soon became buddies.
I've never read a whole book before, but I'm listening to a whole book and I can't get enough of it. Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Listen to it. It's good for all you guys and ladies. It's just real talk, same stuff we all deal with, and he makes a lot of sense. He's quite the wordsmith. I mean, he's just always been a cool cat, but to listen to his story, he's just a real guy, a real humble fellow with a lot of demons, a lot of angels, and just like the rest of us. And just to hear his story is eye-opening, and it's good, man. Give it a listen if you haven't listened, because it's pretty awesome. Isn't it?
It is. And what's cool about the audiobook instead of reading the paper book is he is narrating it. So he's telling his story in his own words. We've done Anthony Bourdain's book like this too. Kitchen Confidential.
That was great.
Yeah. But what's really cool that we just got to, I don't even know what part we're on right now.
Like part 5 or 6.
But Matthew McConaughey at one point in his life he started out, he took a van and converted the van into a camper van, and then he needed a little bit more space for him and his dog, so he bought an Airstream.
Hooked it up to the camper van.
And he went full time. So he lived in an RV full time. I had no idea, and it's so relevant to us because we're driving in our RV right now listening to this book.
That's just crazy how that happened.
I know.
He named his camper van Cosmo. And he had a dog named Miss Hud. And he decided to get in an RV and just go. And you know, if he wanted there was a great concert going on in Colorado, he'd shoot on over there to Colorado and listen to the concert. If there was a great game going on somewhere, he'd go there just whenever he wanted to go on his time schedule. He had freedom, he had money, and this is one way he wanted to see it. He said, this is acting 101, getting out there on the open road, meeting real people, real personalities, and getting down and dirty with them. The guy's got a lot of wisdom, and it's a good listen. Hold on, Louisiana, here we come!
We're almost there. We are in St. Tammany Parish. We are officially in Louisiana.
Welcome to Louisiana! Look at that beautiful Florida.
Yes.
I keep thinking about the name Louis. It was recommended to us, and they said, well, you love Louisiana, you live in Louisiana, why don't you call it Louis? And I'm like, that's ringing my bell, man. I'm really liking that one. Louis, but L-O-U-I. Louis.
That could work.
I like Louis. What do y'all think about Louis?
And I like Gemma.
Nah.
I like Gemma.
Oh, you can be two names. Louis, Gemma.
Nah, just one. We're gonna have
Louis
to come
or
up with
Gemma?
one name.
Louis. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let us know which one. We're in Louisiana, y'all.
Yep.
We're gonna stop at the Welcome Center. You can stop, by the way, at the Welcome Center in Louisiana and get some fresh community coffee. And it's some good coffee, y'all.
For free. Free coffee.
And I am out, and it's time for a refill. Let's see, cars, trucks.
I guess we go with trucks.
Not a car.
No, not a car. So we get to go over here with the big dogs.
Big dog.
Yeah, usually it'll say RVs which way, but it didn't. So I guess we chose the big truck side.
We're not a big truck. We probably could have just went in the car section.
Probably could have.
I don't think the rest area police are going to come put us on lockdown or anything. All right, let's roll.
And we are back in Alexandria, and this trip is officially at an end. But that's it for this trip.